He had a manly stubble on his chin. Just one. Just one stubble. Only one. Harry had manly stubble on his chin. Yeah, that sounds totally in character right there. He had a sexy English accent because everyone else in this book has apparently been American so far because Draco didn't have a sexy English accent or anyone else.
Has there been anyone else besides teachers?
Yeah, no one else she thought was sexy. Oh yeah, Bloody Mary, but that's her friend, so she might be American. See, she hasn't actually stated.
Bloody Mary is.
Oh yeah. But she didn't say she had a sexy English accent.
No, she just was there.
Yeah.
Okay, he looked exactly like Joel Madden.
He was so sexy that my body went all hot when I saw him. Kind of like an erection, only I'm a girl, so I didn't get one, you sicko. That's just all one sentence. No punctuation. It's not in brackets or anything. Just, I didn't get one, you sicko. Kind of like an erection, only I'm a girl, so I didn't get one, you sicko.
We're all sick because she thought of that.
She thought of that.
I'm so sorry, he said in a shy voice. That's alright. What's your name? I questioned. My name's Harry Potter, although most people call me vampire these days, he grumbled. Why, I explained. Do the voice you did before.
Because I love the taste of human blood, he giggled. He giggled.
Well, I am a vampire, I confessed, because he could not tell by the blood in your bowl and your cup.
Yeah.
Really?
He whimpered. Really?
Yeah, I roared. Just any descriptive word.
Yeah, just pick a random descriptive word. It's like Mad Libs, just fill in any word. Because I love the taste of human blood, he giggled. Why did he giggle? That's my question.
Harry's gone insane.
Okay. We went down to talk. We sat down to talk for a while. They didn't go down, but I'm sure they will later.
They will
later. We sat down to talk for a while. Then Draco came up behind me and told me he had a surprise for me, so I went away with him. I'm just gonna go out on a limb here and say it's a penis.
It's a dick in a box.
It's a dick in a box. I have a surprise for you. It's my dick in a box.
Dude, that'd be hilarious. Okay, anyways.
Okay, so that's the end of chapter 6. Chapter 7, it's got a title. Most of the other ones didn't. It's called Bring Me to Life.
With a 2.
With a 2.
The number 2.
Yeah. Author's note. Well, okay, you guys, I'm only reading this because I got 5 God reviews. By the way, I won't write the next chapter till I get 10 good bonds.
10 God.
It sounds like how they make fun of Canadians and everything American. It's like, till I get 10 good ones. I won't write the next chapter till I get 10 good ones. Stop flamming or I'll report you. Ebony isn't a Mary Sue, okay? She isn't perfect, she's a satanist. And she has problems, she's depressed for God's sake.
There's a C.
Okay, so she separates all her chapters with little X's and 666s, but in this one, there's a random Z in the middle of all the X's, just a Z, because she must have hit it by accident.
She didn't care.
She didn't care. Okay, the motto for this story, when she was writing it, is never backspace, because she does not use the backspace at all. If something's spelled wrong, just leave it, keep going, keep
Sounds
going.
good, keep going.
Starting of chapter 7 here. Draco and I held our pale white hands with black nail polish. I guess they were cut off, so they held them with their other hand or something. We held our hands, like, does that make sense to you?
No, they were holding hands together, but still.
It sounds,
like, she could have put, we were holding each other's hands.
Yeah. Okay. Their hands were pale white with black nail polish, because that's important. As we went upstairs, I was wearing red Satanist sings, I think she meant signs, on my nails in red nail polish. A.N.C. Does that sound like a Mary Sue to you?
Yes.
Yeah,
because
a Mary Sue is anything that you think is cool.
Yeah, really.
She doesn't have to be a prep.
I waved to Vampire. Dark misery was in his depressed eyes.
That's such a deep line.
Yes.
Oh my god, I'm so blown away by her writing
I'm gonna
ability.
say this. I have to say this line dramatically. It's just so deep.
Do it.
dark misery was in his depressed eyes. I guess he was jealous of me that I was going out with Draco. Anyway, I went upstairs excitedly with Draco. We went into his room and locked the door. Then,
about 10 dots, ...
and a couple spaces.
couple, like a paragraph down, we started Frenching passively, not passionately. I'm pretty sure she meant passionately, but it says passively.
It says passively.
And we took off each other's clothes enthusiastically. See, those two words sort of contradict each other in my mind. We started Frenching passively, but then we took off each other's clothes enthusiastically. See, this says
She's
to
just
me...
using any describing words you can think of.
I think I'm going too deep into this.
Dude, you never do that.
He felt me up before I took off my top. Then I took off my black leather bra and he took off his pants. Oh, I see where this is going. Yeah. We went on the bed and started making out naked, and then he put his boy's thingy in mine, and we had sex. That's in caps.
Is that stupid in brackets?
In brackets, yes. It really is stupid.
Had sex is in caps.
We had sex. Oh, yeah. Duff man.
Oh, Draco, Draco, I screamed while getting an orgasm, when all of a sudden I saw a tattoo I had never seen before on Draco's arm.
Even though, you know, she just had sex with him last night, and he's been wearing t-shirts, but like, she never had saw this... She'd never seen this tattoo before.
Just now.
Just
she
now
noticed
she's
it.
noticed
Suddenly,
it.
while having sex.
Yeah.
It was a black heart with an arrow through it. On it, in bloody Gothic writing, were the words 10 dots.
10 dots. Vampire. And that's only one word. Were the words vampire. Okay.
Okay, if you say so, Tara. I was so angry. You bastard, I shouted angrily, jumping out of... Jumping. I know how to talk.
It says jumping.
It says jumping.
It's just, yeah.
Out of the bed. No, but you don't understand, Draco pleaded. But I knew too much, because, you know, she just knew everything from looking at that tattoo. She knew too much already.
Oh, yeah. Maybe it just means that he's a vampire, because he is. Didn't they say that up top? Or maybe they say it in the next chapter or something. It's like, by the way, he's a vampire too. It's just matter of fact.
Yeah, no, later when you'll see in the band.
Oh, okay.
Okay. No, you fucking idiot, I shouted. You probably have AIDS anyway. That's accepting.
Oh, yeah, really.
I put on my clothes all huffily and then stomped out. Draco ran out, even though he was naked.
He had a really big you-know-what, but I was too mad to care. Because...
That should change your mind.
It just couldn't change her mind that his you-know-what was just so big, but she was just so
really
angry
big.
that it couldn't even make a difference.
Nope. I stomped out and did so until I was in Vampire's classroom, where he was having a lesson with Professor Snape and some other people.
Some other people.
Just, who cares? Just some other people.
They're not important, who cares?
Just so you know they're not alone, there's some other people.
Other people.
Vampire Potter, you motherfucker, I yelled. End.
End of chapter 8.
No, it's chapter 7.
Oh, it's chapter 7, I'm sorry. It's
end of chapter 7.
End of chapter 7, end of chapter 7.
Chapter 8 now.
A.N. Stop flassing, okay? I think she meant flaming, but...
It says F-L-A-S-S-I-N-G.
The S and the N aren't even... the S and the M aren't even close on the keyboard, so I have no idea how she
get
would have done
flassing?
That. Flassing?
Did you mean flossing? Stop flossing, okay?
Stop flossing. If you floss, you're a prep. So, kiddies, take this to heart. If you floss, you're a prep.
You're a prep.
You're a prep.
So if you want to be a prep, start flossing. If not, then just, quit.
Just quit flossing.
Okay, on to chapter 8 now. Everyone in the class stared at me, and then Draco came into the room, still naked, even though he was naked, and started begging me to take him back. He just runs into the classroom naked.
And apparently, Snape doesn't yell anything for like 3 paragraphs here.
He doesn't care at all.
He doesn't care that Draco's naked, and that some girl just ran into his class and shouted profanities at someone.
And then some boy followed her naked.
Like stark naked.
Snape doesn't care.
No.
Okay. My friend Bloody Mary, just so everybody knows, it's like spelled with like
an apostrophe.
Yeah, an apostrophe.
B apostrophe
L-O-O-D-Y.
I guess that makes it more
bloody. Anyways, Mary Smith smiled at me understatedly.